Hello, dirty trucking. It's 3 o'clock. Been out here 5 hours, ain't got $100 yet. Somehow I'm making money today according to how long it's taking me to do my hair. Took me 4 hours to do this one side here. So I got that side in. It's not unraveling, because that's where the hair is supposed to be. This is the unraveling side, so I had to buy this little shit to put on my head so I can look halfway decent. And Uber got setup games out here today. And I'm not going to tolerate the shit. They done sent me a "you at risk for deactivation" message. I don't give a fuck what you send me. And so, I ain't at risk of shit. Because I'm going to tell what the fuck you doing and how I end up with that goddamn message. I'm sick of this shit. You've been setting up these situations. It was ironic that they were just suspicious that the camera was not recording that trip and hadn't recorded at least the next 2 to 3 trips until I made that video. I told you when I made the video that the camera was going to start back working, recording the trips, and it did. But when I was picking up at this school, it didn't record. The next one that was going back to that school, it didn't record. The guy in between them two, it didn't record. But after I made that video, the app started back recording the goddamn trips. They set that shit up. Let me tell you something. You don't play with me with no motherfucking kid, no high school kid, no kid, period. You don't fucking play with me. You don't use what I do to earn income, to play games, to lure me somewhere, sitting and watching and looking and shit. I told you there was an officer at that school when I picked them two up. When I came back with the second guy, he wasn't there no more. The camera not recording. Somebody turned my alarm on that I know I turned off this morning because I woke up 4 minutes before the alarm went off. And I turned it off. I'm in the restroom, in my bathroom, in my apartment, getting ready to get out of here. To go, get started. All of a sudden, my phone on the sink and the alarm goes off. I go on the app, I see that alarm has been turned back on. Who turned it on? I turned it off. That's what they've been doing. They're in the app, turning shit on and off, stealing money, cutting my surveillance on and off. They're in the phone. They changed the text messages font. They changed the font on the Uber app to let you see how much you earned. The app, the earnings small. The font on the text message is blown up. My iHeartRadio on the car is messing up. The volume on shit be messed up. They always got to play with the volume. I don't know what that is. Why you got to mess with the volume? The check engine light on this car has been coming on and off on a regular more than it ever did. It ain't never did that shit. Once it go out, it stays off a long time. But then I notice when if the car's sitting in island, it'll come on. Then it end up going back off and stay off a long time. Nah, it ain't. Ever since I mentioned that video that the check engine light came on when I went in there and won that $50 on that scratch off, they've been making the check engine light come on and off. This is somebody that has hacked into this car. You were in my phone. I've been out here 5 hours. Ain't made $100 yet. When I was out here 6 hours yesterday, I at least managed to get under 50. I'm not going to be out here after midnight anymore. I'm taking control of my life. I'm taking my life back. And if that means not making no money doing it, well, fuck it. I'm taking my life back. Because too much of my life is being consumed doing this rideshare shit. And they out here setting up situations. And then when I reported the matter to SAFE, they talking about they're going to determine if that rider should be on the app. It's an underage minor who lied about his age, showed some ID. I don't know if that's a fake ID or real. And that's nothing. They've been talking about my driver's license. Why are you talking about that? Huh? Why are you talking about that? Ain't none of that shit fake. I don't do fake. Where you get fake? I ain't got money to pay for. I can't even pay my rent. You think I can go get fake ID? Fake! Is you stupid? But this is what's going on out here. Set up today. You want to run me to high schools. Picking up high school minors who ain't even supposed to have access to the app if you're not 18. But they got accounts. And then after I report the matter, I get a risk of deactivation. Uber has allowed a minor to make a complaint or negative comment on an app that they're not even supposed to be on. So who the one out here doing that fucked up shit? It ain't me. I'm trying to enforce the goddamn Uber's platform. It's on the platform. Them kids is in here talking about when did they start that about the 18. It's on the app. You cannot be in here if you're under the age of 18. If you are, you must have an 18-year-old accompany you because you're not legally grown. So which means you're not able to make decisions on your own that anybody would honor because you're still considered a minor. You have a parent that looks over you. Once you turn 18, then you can do whatever you want. But you're not 18, which means you can't get in this car regulating shit. Talking about I was ugly. Bitch, look at me. I'm prettier than your ass. You better take that old high school shit back in your school. I don't tolerate that disrespect shit. You better grow your ass up fast. Or if you don't, this grown world gonna grow your ass up faster. Keep talking that shit. I don't play with these kids. They set this shit up today. Don't get in this goddamn car. Don't be scheduling me no trips to pick up in no goddamn school. Don't get in here talking bullshit when I tell you you can't ride. Just open the door and get the fuck out without your mouth. But I've been out here 5 hours. Took me 4 hours to do the side of my hair. I'm making money today according to how long it's been taking me to do my damn hair. I don't play. I'm gonna let the world know I'm not making enough money. You did all that shit to me at Warren Truck Plant. Now I'm not making enough money. I'm not making enough money to keep my rent paid on time, to keep my bills paid. I'm not making enough money. And according to the law, there's a law here in Michigan that you don't know about, that you may not have heard of. If you claim that your employer caused a constructive discharge, look up constructive discharge. That's where something went on at that job and you just end up resigning because of it. And if it determined your employer did it, it's called a constructive discharge. That's what I was going after them for. Constructive discharge. There's a law here. I don't know if it's a law, policy, whatever it was, but I found it. I don't know if it's an employment law where I looked it up. If you make a claim that your employer caused a constructive discharge, you are supposed to be looking for jobs that pay what you was making when you left. Or possibly more if you can get it. I resigned Chrysler in 2004, making $25.57. So that means at least I'm supposed to be on a job making $25 an hour. I'm not getting that here at Uber. You got to go hours before that money accumulate to anything. I'm not paying my rent on time. I'm tired of my rent being late. And then they talking about they got to make a determination. Determination of what? I'm doing my hair and you watching my hair. The boy that got in here had his hair over his face. Same color as my hair. Why are you concerned about my hair? You don't do my hair, bitch. Ain't nothing about me or my family your concern. So why are you concerned, bitch? I'm talking to you. Why are you concerned about my hair, my weight, my family, my money, what I do for a living? Why are you concerned? Why is it any of your business? Answer those questions. Why is it any of your business? I'm not your family. I don't even know you. But you all up in my business, coming out here talking shit that you ain't got no business talking about around me. But that's I don't know if that's employment law, but I believe it's in the unemployment law. You might find it. If your employer, you left your employer, you are accusing them of constructive discharge. That means you're supposed to be looking for a job that made the same amount of money you was making when you left. I was making $25.57 in 2004. I've been gone from that plant probably 21 years now. 2021. I left in 2004. 21 years now. Because it's 05. Going on 21 years, rather. December of this year, make it 21. Because I left in 04, so 2024 cleared 20 years. So December of this year will be 21 years. So 20 years ago, 20 fucking years ago, I was making $25.57. How much would I be making now? How better would my life be now? Would my son be living like he living now? Would I be going through what I'm going through? No, because I was a homeowner. I had a fucking mortgage. I was living right. I was living good. My credit was good. And I'm out here dealing with this bullshit. Some game shit. Some setup shit. And then they always want to bring kids. Why you want to bring kids around adults? You keep bringing your kids around me. Put me in situations where I'm around kids. For what? I want my money. And I want my money for what you did to my goddamn life. Don't think you got away with what you've done to my life. You will be held accountable. I can promise you that.